are you pushing things forward when it comes to Clash mobs in Infinity Blade 3?
So for Infinity Blade 3, we're taking Clash mobs even further. We wanted to integrate it more into the game itself. In Infinity Blade 3, you actually have a little hub area that you go back to frequently that we call the Hideout. And in the Hideout, there's an overworld map that you can go to different places in the world, and a part of that map, you'll also see things come up from time to time that are like daily trials or an actual Clash mob, or what we're going to do, we're going to do tournaments as well, where they're all slightly different variations of what a Clash mob was in Infinity Blade 2. So for the trials, those will be a little bit more of a single player experience where you can pit yourself against some of these enemies in a very short format and try to beat your friends. So you actually get a little ranking against your friends, and you can get a bronze, silver, or gold medal depending on how well you do on that Clash mob. And then you might get a notify that says, hey, if I'm playing against my brother Donald and he plays it and then I beat him, he'll get a little notify that says, hey, Jeremy just beat you on this trial event. And then he'll get mad and he'll be like, oh, he's not better than me, and he'll go and play it again and try to beat me again. So it's a little bit of a leaderboard chase there, which is really fun. Then we have Clash mobs that are very similar to what we did in Infinity Blade 2, where the whole world is trying to compete to defeat one giant enemy. And it's a very cooperative experience, and you're all trying to do it together. And then these tournaments, we're actually making it so that we have a competitive aspect to those same types of events, where you'll all compete against each other, and you have to actually make it into the top 50% of that round to make it onto the next round. And as you go from round to round, you'll get prizes for each round, but the few people that make it to the very end will get the Uber prize. So we actually made it so that there's a way to climb the ladder of these tournaments and get really awesome prizes. So it's kind of a thank you to all our really hardcore players out there, that they can really try to advance and build their character so they can do better in these tournaments.
Can you talk about some of the different environments and the variety that will be in the environments of Infinity Blade 3?
Sure. The environments of Infinity Blade 3, they're actually quite varied. We allow the player to fast travel around the world to see various environments and different new castles and new environments that they've never seen before. In Infinity Blade 1, you really just fought in one castle, and you progressed and you fought again and again in that same castle. In Infinity Blade 2, we had 2 areas that you could see and play in. In this game, we have, I don't even know, a dozen plus environments that you can go to, and they're just awesome. We have some that are set in the very tops of the mountains, and you climb up the giant staircases up to these cool Asian-styled castles, and we have other places that are set deep in the desert that might look kind of like the Grand Canyon or like a southern Utah desert, that you're going through slot canyons, maybe say an homage to the final, or Indiana Jones 3 in The Last Crusade, where they're going through the canyon and then they come across this awesome temple at the end of the canyon. We have places that are kind of similar to that. We also have like lush green areas that are just beautiful lakes and environments with birds singing in the air, fluttering by, and all sorts of cool things happening. And we have so many environments like this that it's just really a visual feast playing through the game, just going from each environment to each other one. I really, really love it. The artists here have done such a fantastic job just making it a living, breathing world. I love it.